So I'm in a Homeland neighborhood. We're just off of Northern Parkway in Spring Lake, and as you can see, Northern Parkway is pretty good. You know, we came down it, but it's a lot of the residential areas that people have been talking to us about. If you look down Spring Lake, I don't want that to fool you. It doesn't look that bad, but I just saw a car maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago having trouble going up that road. We spoke to some residents around here, and they told me that they have seen plows, but they think that more should be coming down these roadways. I actually spoke with the mayor as well, and he told me that progress is being made here. The digging out begins in Baltimore after this weekend's winter storm.
I think they're doing the best they can. I would like to see the plows come through a little more often.
Matt Morris's family is one of many with their snow sleds and snow shovels. He says their road in a Homeland neighborhood could use some work.
In a lot of these neighborhoods in Baltimore, they're so historic or old, or the roads are smaller. It's hard to get some of the plows in. You have to really rely on the contractors, right, that do it more in the smaller vehicles, and they're really busy right now, right? And so, but there's a lot of work still left to do on the side routes, absolutely.
While some of the main roads in the city have at least one lane cleared, some residents on the side streets and residential roads say that they're still waiting.
People have to be patient. This isn't a snowstorm where it's going to stop snowing and you're going to immediately see every street down to pavement.
Mayor Brandon Scott says that he understands that everyone wants their road cleared, and he says that crews are making progress. Scott says in some cases, some of their contractors' work is being impeded by stuck cars. He's also encouraging shovelers not to shovel snow into the street.
When the plow comes, it then gets plowed back into where their car spot is, and that's why we ask people to put it in tree pits, put it back in throw it into your yard, so that you're not causing a later work for yourself and or for the snow crews.
DPW is also helping. It says that there will be no recycling for the rest of the week, and Tuesday's trash collection has been suspended and will be picked up on Saturday.
We are asking folks to bring their trash to the end of the alleys or to the front of their residence on the street. Anyone who has an alley has seen that most of them are impassable. It is very dangerous for our crews to get down there.
Now, one other thing I do want to mention that the mayor spoke to me about, if you see a plow come through and plow your road, or if you shovel out your car, do not put a chair there. Yeah, please don't do that. That's something he's discouraging. One other thing I do want to point out is that I picked up this ball of snow right here. 24 hours ago when I was out doing the snow coverage when it was coming down, the snow was very grainy. It was very powdery. This is rock hard. So that just shows you just how quickly things can change in 24 hours. Reporting live here in the city, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.
Well, Kyrie, thank you. The city's Department of Transportation has extended its free parking at city-owned garages until tomorrow night. Parking will be free until tomorrow at 7 p.m. to keep people off snow routes. The city warns parking is first come, first serve. To find a full list and details about snow routes, go to snow.baltimorecity.gov.